Alright, we are live, and we have been officially going on a whole day, 24 hours and 53 minutes. So, this expedition, from our sense of time, of course, it has been, like I said, about a day and some change. But from the expedition point of view, we've been doing this for months now, days and days and days. So, it's interesting when you think about time in relation to the game, because each planet has its own daytime, and you can monitor that if you want to using your scanner, because it even has a little clock about where you are in the day on that planet, which is wild when you think about it. So you're spending like an actual whole life, in the game. It's just pretty amazing when you think about it. I am thinking about changing the colors of my deck a little bit, but I have been thinking I usually play a different character when I play the game, and it may be that I'll come back and I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And change back to a Celine character, but I've actually been having quite a lot of fun playing the deck this time. So what I'm thinking of doing is changing its colors, or my colors. While at the same time I don't know, because I've kind of gotten used to it. Like I said, I'm just pondering this one. The other thing I'm thinking about doing is, just continuing on with the storyline. We started out with Artemis, and finding out that there is somebody named Artemis, and now we are here to continue the process. It wants us to upgrade our inventory, our exosuit, but we are going to continue the space anomaly, investigate the space anomaly. This will put us on a trail of talking to a lot of people on the space anomaly, and that's just fine. So we're walking, we're heading up. Hi guys, bye guys. In theory, as this is the first time this little gecko's visited. In theory, they don't know him, but in practice, I've been here many times, which is really, again, kind of interesting when you consider. Alright. Hello? Thank you. It's nice to meet you, Nada. Oh, I guess I should be reading this. Sorry about that. Our home here is pleasant, yes. Polo's own design, a perfect bubble beyond the sentinels, beyond vengeful quarterbacks. Nada watches time come and go. Oh, tell me about it. When I asked about Artemis, a traveler entity, perhaps they are known to you? I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us, highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. Korvax watches me. There is a patience and organic tilt to the way they hold their middle shell. Let's ask about Nada. Nada awoke with the death of Korvax Prime. Could not understand why such things happened, why we were alone. Now I am divergent, and the convergence do not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. Nada's carapace pulses with a gentle light. There is something familiar about that. I know. That's because I visited them many times. Sorry. Ask about Polo. Polo friend found Nada, found my signal. Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals, makes others safe. You're a good guy, Nada. Or good gal. This station has been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps it called to Artemis as well. Ask about this space station. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free. Free like Nada, to observe, to search. The Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. Nada watches me, judging my reactions as they speak. Speak with Polo, friend traveler. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. Alright. Oh, hello, Polo. Actually, you too are get friends everywhere, if only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Artemis friend, you are where they should be. Does not seem possible, but all things are possible, such as the universe. We will find them, no doubt. There's always a signal, always a trace. Ask how. Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were, you will be closer. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. Okay, so this is where we get the very minor quest to figure out where the space, you know, what the space anomaly is and where people are, that kind of thing. So we are going to speak to other travelers. Now, the nice thing about this, of course, is that they give us a little icon. The difficult thing about this is if you aren't aware, the icon is the same as the Twitch icon. And I'm like, well, that might be something Hello Game needs to work on. So it'd be a little less confusing. But here we go. That is good news. Yeah, you're right. The good news is I'll get a few nanites, and I've been doing stuff for a good while now. Ah, young one, you who still roam the boundaries of this universe, how I envy you. My time out in reality has long passed, but I miss it greatly. I have always liked Helios. I like the way they look. I like, they've always had this really great attitude, I thought, so. Perhaps you might help an old soul and share the things you've seen, of course. I yearn for the stars, for the glory of discovery. Have some data. Thank you, little one. You have no idea what this means to me. Please take these nanites. They are nothing, but they're all I have now. Now, I don't know with the planets if it's actually going to be a lot. Oh, it's 30. And the reason I'm saying that is because Hello Game and many people have discovered all the planets all around where we're at. And so there weren't as many there as one might hope, because I haven't actually discovered a lot of planets. I've found them, but I have not discovered them. Iteration areas, so I'm going to come over here. Now, they're not part of the quest, but I'm coming over here because it's worth it. Because actually what I do have is milestone data. So we're going to share some of that. And on that one, I got 2,200. That's nice. Because I have actually done a lot of walking. Alright, so now let's continue on the quest here. Let's talk with Celine. Hello, Celine. How are you today? Your suit is an extension of yourself. Let me aid you. Yeah, please do. Let's see. What shall we get? I think we're gonna get a coolant network. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now, I don't think I'm gonna put anything in it yet, but I'm gonna get it. And check out the base parts. I tried to leave some so I'd have a reason to do this. Let's see. Get a wall fan. There we go. Yay! Those are actually kind of fun to play with, the wall fans. There we go. And I have 13 data left, so I obviously must start hunting some salvage data again. Because I still have to get all the stone walls and all the metal walls and roofs and things, so. so I still have a lot to get. Okay, so now he says, speak to Nana about Artemis. Now, a lot of the stuff I've already gotten in that area back there. I've already gotten because I've been, you know, playing the expedition. But, that said, I do believe that this is a good introductory kind of little tour that they send us on. Hello! Nana and Polo drift between worlds and worlds. There are many. Have you seen them, traveler friend? Nana wishes they could. Nana regrets much. Ask what to do. Traveler entity is free to make their own path. Find Artemis entity, explore with others, travel to great sights. Proceed as you will, traveler entity. We will aid you. Others will aid you also, even if you seek the Crimson Lyre. So this is where you can ask for help, right? We're gonna ask for help with exploration right now. Oh, no, you're right. We need help with Artemis because that's the quest we're on. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Of course, Nana has a small gift for you. Perhaps it will help. I hope so. Nana and Polo friend will continue to search. Speak to us whenever you desire. Oh, he gave me nanites. Oh, that's nice. I need to speak to Specialist Polo here. We are so lonely, Nana and I, before we found each other. Before we found you, friend. All of you. So many friends to share this time with. You feel the same, I hope. Yeah, it's been great. I like going, yeah. Alright, so now we're ready to return to space and talk with Artemis, hopefully. Now you should be aware, and I'm just sharing this. Let me come here so you're seeing me. You ought to be aware that this is not a quest where you have to stick to it all the way through. I am going to be sticking to it because I want to get to the echoes sort of thing. But if you find yourself getting tired of quests, all you have to do is go into the log, and you can choose the various other items on the log to work on. Right, because, you know, yeah, so I'm also, yes, I am also trying to do the settlers so that I can get the taste of metal started. So, I will be working on that one too. So, that's basically where we're at right now. What I'm gonna do is that we are going to go out and get that phone call from Artemis so that we've got that in our... Okay. And then we'll go to the freighter and then go to the settlement, yeah. Because if you don't, Artemis is just going to keep calling and calling and calling. Right, so... Yep. So... Okay. Our fleet has been involved in a serious incident sustaining... Please inspect. Okay, let's take a look at this. Fleet report has sustained mission critical damage. It can't perform maintenance. Well, then, y'all come on back. It does happen, especially, like, it's not going to be like your S-class, folk. Alright, there's Artemis now. Where? Is there anyone? Sure. Out there? It's outside. It's something wrong with. I'm gonna identify myself. Tell the stranger that I can hear them. There's a moment of pause. The only sound I hear is the background hiss of cosmic radiation. Alright, you found me. There's so little light. I thought I'd never hear another soul again. I really did. How did you find my voice? Say I found a crashed ship? Tell the stranger about the abandoned starship wreck and how I found their communicator ID and the distress beacon. I began to mention the anomalous space station, but they cut me off. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. There's 16 of them. They look just like ask where they are. Fear and confusion doubts within the eyes of the stranger. After a few moments of silence, they turn to me imploring. You don't know who you are, do you? You... something. It lied to me. It lied to all of. The sound cuts out, but their face lingers on, silent before it too fades into nothingness. And end communication. This must be Artemis, and they're clearly in need of help. I need to find a way to boost their signal. Alright, so it says, locate a long distance transmitter. Now, what we're going to do right now, and I don't know if it'll stay that way, but we're going to put it on the settlers for right now. And that should change the quest to the one that I'm personally working on. Right? Oh, and it says base computer archives available. Okay, that's good to know. Let's head to the settlement. We're coming down, down onto this beautiful orange planet. Things are slowly loading in. Actually, what I might do is come park over here by the base, where nothing is right now. Because we're close enough to walk and call the ship over to us and whatever, it's not a big deal. That'll give me a chance, because it did tell me that the base archive can be searched. Base computer archive. Let's go flip there then. Okay. Data recovered 6%. Okay, let's search the archives. Found additional buried technology modules. Ooh, copying data. Let's do this, yes. Disk construction logs, blueprints. Search the construction database. So what are we gonna get for that? Downloading plans, personal upgrade module. Ah. I see. Beginning the defragment of the next section. I got a C-class scanner module. Which if I had a very poor little, pistol would be awesome. I'd be jumping for joy. So that's, good way to start. Right now, yes, well, yeah, that's, I just picked a base by the settlement so that I could do that. It seemed to me that was the practical way to approach that one. Oh, yeah. I just had to switch between that and my settlement quest stuff, so. There are, yeah, but mine is just right here. I like having that actual, yeah, that landmark there. That's really a great little landmark. Alright, and we're gonna come over here. See if we can help. We need 3 aronium. Now, it is possible to make aronium. It's also possible to find aronium, so we'll be patient on that one. I'll have to look up the recipe. I will, but I am Normally if I did, it would show, but I'll check and see. Do the save point, because who knows what we're going to encounter here. Make settlement decisions. View citizen request. Alright. A number of citizens wish to explore the planet. They've been cooped up inside the settlement walls too long. Yeah, they're Viking. They simply wish to experience the thrill of adventure, the excitement of stepping out to the unknown. And they want to add in some settlement debt. You know, we'll authorize this mission. Actually, no, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look. We're going to be responsible about this and check our status here. Well, for the first time, we have some production. Our farm is producing fungal mold, and our factory is producing decommissioned circuits. And right now, we don't and are not carrying any debt, and even if we send them on this mission, it will not add in so much debt that we won't have production. So this means that this is a safe bet. So I'm going to go view the citizen request again, and we are going to go ahead and say, why sure, go on your adventure, have a good time. And they'll be done in an hour, give or take. Now that gives me time to go into my inventory real quick and take a look at my basic materials or my keepers to see if I can find aronium. I have one aronium. One is better than none. I'm gonna take that. Take this, and we're going to just throw it over into the freighter right now, just to make room. I have a nutrient processor here. I can... that with... this. There we go. Alright. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what to do if you're needing something. But you don't really have a store you can go to buy it from, but you kind of need it now. So you have to have one of something. Then you can do this. Alright, it's a little harder with the deck in front of me, but we'll figure it out. Okay, the key is to just kind of center things, like so. And then don't move, and center as many of those things as you want. In this case, I'm going to do that. And then pop them up, pick them up. And then what that does, it gives me what I need. So there I've got 4 of these now. I'm going to send these all back to the freighter because I don't necessarily want to be carrying them around. But that's good for in a pinch. I wouldn't recommend it for all the time because you want to balance that out with, you know, your gameplay and what helps you enjoy it. And if you think it's too easy, I guess. I mean, I also advise you can also use the creative option if you just really need to. But all we're trying to do is have the right substance at the right time. So there is that. I just have to remember where this thing is. Alright, that'll be done in an hour too. You know, I think that's the soonest I've seen it. Okay, alright. An hour is fine. Yeah, that'll be really nice, actually. I have always suspected that Viking might be related to cats. Oh, you're standing in a box. And I'm suspecting that Viking might be related to felines, to cats. Because they're standing in the box, yep. And then the debt's gonna be cleared in 2 hours. That's not too bad at all. That works out. It's not like they were working super hard on my production in the first place, so there's that. But what I find interesting is that in theory you should be accumulating money, okay? But that's the production, right? I don't know which I would prefer, is to have them, you know, if they're producing stuff, have it just do a direct deposit, or what they've done to us, which is, you know, you have to pick it out and then sell it. It's all good. It's all good. It's just, I think about the mechanics of it sometimes. This is actually pretty. All right. Well, yeah. Well, let's take a look. We're here over at this post here. So let's see if it'll let me build. Well, it's gonna let me build here. So let's... Yeah, this is giving me pretty much the whole range of the settlement. So... Or at least it's given me the option to think I have it. Just a second. Let's see. Let's find... an ant. Giant ant in our... Just trampling all over our building. The Viking are like, yeah, that happens. They're very calm about it. And I'm like, are you seeing this giant? You know, like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. He's fine, doesn't do permit. Yeah. You're like, it's fine. Okay. As long as you say so. Okay, I'm going to do myself a favor and put a poster here. First of all, let's take a look at the interior, if it'll let us. I don't think that this is like somebody's house per se. It's like a storage area. We got some rugs in here. Rugs and a light and another locker. There's no bed. You know. It does have nice windows. Yeah. We'll put in a fold out. Just make it someone's little hidey hole, you know how it is. Yeah. I just have to find it. Like that. Make it bigger, actually. Nope. That's not gonna work. Oh, it does work. Never mind. That looks nice. Now we're gonna come in and give it a... There we go. Oh, a heater might be nice, yeah. Yeah. And I think a fireplace might be a bit much, but... Yeah, that feels a little bit much for this particular... It's like a... But a heater, yeah. Alright, just a second. It's being fussy with me. Yeah. There we go. Now we have technically a refuge, right? But... Alright, let's put a poster. Do the Voyager decal. Oh, it's definitely gonna let me. Our single hotel room. Our yeah. I agree with you. I think we're gonna go with the. It looks like the decal is gonna work out really well. Yeah. I'm a try. It's just. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that looks really nice, actually. That's a spot of color, doesn't it? Well, this is true. And it tells me turn around. There's the settlement thing right there. So. All right. I think I'll slowly be adding identifier things so I know where I am at. But not too many, yeah. It does, yeah. See, that's supposed to be a house or an apartment complex right there. But I think the one thing about the settlement, and I'm not going to comment here, and this is Borello game. On the one hand, I do understand why they didn't fill them full of furniture or whatever, because that's a lot of models, right? On the other hand, it seems to me like they could have had, you know, bedroom accommodation. There should have been more... If they weren't going to allow the players to put stuff in themselves automatically, then they should have allowed for better furniture. That's all I'm going to say. But... Well, that's true, but then everybody would have wanted the furniture, so there's that. Alright, well, let's see if there's anything here to do. No pending decisions, and I think we've done a little bit than that. We've basically done everything we originally planned to do here. A little Artemis, a little settlement check. I guess what we'll do is we'll head back to the freighter real quick. Actually, let's see. We haven't visited everywhere. Let's pick one place and see what other bases. Oh, there's just this base because we're in this system now. So, if we want other bases, well, I guess we could go see if they've come back, but I suspect it's going to be about the same as it was last time. But you know, it won't hurt. It's on the same planet we're on, so off we go. I know, I'll figure out how to put it in and just put hey neighbor. It might be, yeah. We'll find out, you know. Oh, it's the one that's underwater. Yeah, we did actually like this one. They've got a nice design going on. You can see they had fun building it. Yeah, if you go up one, okay, and that'll get you to the teleporter. And then this is just your basic view, you know, view outside kind of thing. Must be nighttime now. But, you know, he's got quite a substantial, he picked a good location, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. For a base like this. There are the animals doing animal things. Yeah, this is just a nice little base. And it's not too far from land. Whoever this was, they did a good job. I still am a little surprised they didn't have like some sort of entryway in here, but when you see how they made this a little bit like you can swim onto it, you know what I mean? I think I understand. Of course, it could also be, one of the things they don't tell you when you're putting down your settlement is really, you have to, if you're going to be adding to it, you need to upload it after you've added the new stuff. Which yeah, well, yeah, but that's, well, if you want it to be found by other people, right now I don't care, because it's the settlement, you know. I'll upload it when I have like a building, because right now, I don't think I even have enough to upload it. I guess we can go find out, yeah. Let's see, Grandview Village. Well, we're not too far. And it's a good, yeah, it's a good way of knowing how far we are from each other, you know. We're an hour away. Yes. Curious deposits. Yep. Yep. I see that. They're waiting for that landing pad. They're starting to come in. That's really wild. So we definitely want to put like 2 or 3 of these down. And I begin to suspect, based on what happened with the little bird there, the little bird lands on where the landing spaces are going to be when you come in automatically, right? So our goal here is to upload the base, so what I probably should have done is landed by the base, but this is wild. They have started circling around. What would happen? Oh, sorry, I stopped there, but if I put a landing pad down somewhere, not necessarily in the settlement, but nearby, I wonder if they would land or not. I don't know either. Alright, so we're going to try and take a picture. It lets me. Yep. Yep. There it is. Oh, you can see the landing pad being built. Yeah, you can see the extra lights I put in. That's actually kind of great. Alright, then we're taking that screenshot and we're going to upload this base. Now that does mean that gives us 2 options. I can either, you know, go to the settlement proper or go to the settlement base. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking too, so. They sure are thinking about it really, really hard, aren't they? Well, it shouldn't cause a problem by the arch. I mean, it's not that close. I mean, I was just thinking it'd be flatter here. It's actually above the arch. It's actually, how about down here? This would probably be alright down here. Like here. Like a field here. I remember when this used to be carbon. It is so annoying that it's not. So annoying that it is. Yeah. I mean, obviously metal plating is not a big deal. It's just, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ion batteries, which I have. Hook up, yeah. Hook up. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll make sure we're not landing in the rock. But the grass is tall enough, it's just, there's no flat space here, so this was actually the best place for it. There's no good way to do that. I'm sorry, I mean, there's just not for me. I am not that talented. That's the... Yeah, no, that's, I know. That looks pretty flat over there. But I see what you're saying. I don't really want to mess with... We've got the ants that come over here and just live here naturally. Oh, there's the archive. There's an archive up there, yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, if I can't put a landing pad there because it's within the village square, but I can. Yes. It is kind of flat over in this area. Hold on. I have to admit I'm a little farther ahead, so I... Yeah, this might work out really well, though. Nope, this officially puts us past the... Okay. Because all we're trying to do is get this a little farther. We found it. Cannot build outside of base range. One platform. Right. To a platform. Alright, now this should allow me to get the landing pad where I want it. It won't be too bad. There we go. There we go. It's a little bit in the rock, but this is... It does show the landing place. Technically flat, and technically will work. It'll work. It's fine. I mean, honestly, of all the problems that I've had, you know. I mean, it's okay for now. Yeah, it's not hurting. Nope, I was trying, which is the easiest thing is if it would let me flatten it out. then that would have been perfect, but it's fine. The reason I'm saying it's fine, okay, is that it does show the circle of the landing point. So, you know. It just means they built it into the ground, that's all that means. No, I think I'm gonna leave them there, kind of decorative and just... I could. Yeah. Alright, well this is saying that I can add stuff now. Like, let's go see what it needs me to add and hope it's not more. Oh, it's not. It's still working on it. We've got a half an hour. Alright. What we do know is that I'm probably going to need more Aronium if I'm going to have more, so that's something of which to look. In fact, let's take a moment. I'm going to look up the recipe so I can share it. Okay, so the No Man's Sky Aronium recipe. It's paraffinium 50 and ionized cobalt 50. Alright, let's take a look at this. So we go in, and you know, the nice thing is we have this new backpack right here. The Personal Refiner Mark II. The hydrogen. So if I come in and I do... Okay, so it's 50 ionized cobalt. There's 60. And then 50 paraffinium, which I know I have some paraffinium. I have a lot more paraffinium than I do ionized cobalt. Oh, no, it needs to be 50, so it's got to be at least more than 46. Yep. It says requested operation unavailable. Why is that? Alright. So maybe that is not a recipe. Oh, you need to have 3. There's more to that. You have to have silver or gold. So let's see. Paraffinium, silver, and gold. Or paraffinium, silver, and cobalt. Or ionized cobalt will make Aronium. Which makes sense, because Aronium breaks down to silver. So you have to have a large refiner. So you know what I'm going to do? Well, I'm just going to... Yeah. If we can build one, let's see if we can build one, because I have the recipe, I believe. Like, put it by the factory or something. Might be. Yeah, that might be the way to roll. Now, here's my issue. I actually need to go shoot some carbon. So, we might end up just going back to the freighter this time. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go to the garden real quick. Because that has carbon for days. I just don't have carbon in my backpack, you know? But the nice thing about having a garden in the freighter is that you can always access carbon. So... yeah. Well, this is true. I could do that too. Alright, now. There's gathered plant material. Yes. I do feel a little bad doing this in the sense that, you know, it's, one, I'm short, apparently. Come on. But it takes the flowers. You're literally picking the flowers. Just so you can have a little carbon. But I don't need a lot. Well, actually, that's not true. I needed a lot, or I wouldn't be doing this. Well, yeah, I mean, the nice thing is they'll grow back, you know, that's... Yeah, I'm pruning, that's what I'm doing, I'm pruning so that it won't just overpower this whole area here. Alright, that should give us enough to get what we need here. Because I need, what I needed is, do I have my silver with me? I don't. It would be in my freighter. Where is that right now, anyway? It doesn't actually take that much silver? They all seem to be equal pieces, so if you do 50, 50, 50... Well, that's because it got 8 by I had to make the carbon nanotubes, because I have to make microprocessors. And so... it is very good. At least now I have something to fill that spot. So... yeah, you're right. Where is the carbon? I know I'm dutifully picking it, and it's just going somewhere. Oh, it's going directly to the freighter. Good to know. There we are. Fix that problem right there. I know, right? We're like, where'd it go? All right, so here we are, large refiner. So you have to have a large refiner. So you either use the one on the freighter, or the capital ship, or the one that you buy, right? Okay, so we are making uranium, so we need a little bit of cobalt, a little bit of paraffinium, and a little bit of silver. All right, and it's like 50, 50, 50, right? So obviously, this is only going to make me 1 uranium. It's going to take 45 seconds for 1 uranium. So you would multiply that by the amount of uranium that you needed. You know, so if you needed 10, it's going to be 10 times 45, which is what, 4 minutes and 50 seconds or something. So just yeah. And so then just, there you go, that's how you make it. Okay, well, let's see. We still have a while before the ships come in. Yeah, let's take a look at what's going on. Yeah, so I'm counting 4 there, so let's see, we're connecting to the ship. Expedition progress, they've still got 5 hours and 44 minutes, give or take. And they seem to be doing alright. So it's the little B class, the BS and boy class that got bounced. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab my uranium first. Grab all of this. Go. Alright, so here's the managed. If I go into manage fleet, I can see the one that is, quote, critically damaged. And it says I can teleport aboard if I want. Now, you're taking a risk here. I am going to take a moment. I am, and we are going to save at the save point. We are, because it could get kind of sketchy teleporting aboard those ships sometimes, so there's our save point. We have saved. Now we're going to come back over here. Because you could also fly out and land. I mean, there's two ways to do this, but we're just going to do this. We're going to fly over. We're going to teleport over. Because in theory you can. Yeah, I can see why this poor baby got it. Is that no? Not a lot of points in anything, right? Yeah, it's a baby. Our ship is damaged. Inspect the damage report. Alright, I will. Fleet auto. Boy. We'll mark the damaged components. Thanks. Oh, gosh. Sometimes. I know. Excuse me while I hold my tummy a moment. That was queasy. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be between those little barrel spaces there. In theory, I could fly over there, but we're just going to follow the stairs. It's possible to do some weird spacewalking things on this, and I sometimes enjoy it, but I just had a moment of being shaken about by the teleport, so we're going to not do that. That one looks alright. We'll come back for it if it's not. Thump, 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 thump. Oh! It is kind of following me, isn't it? Alright, let's fix the component. Tritium? Oh, I got that. Oh, that's looking much better. Yeah, fixing those cargo pods there. Technology repaired. Watch the whole animation there. Alright, how nice. Repair the damage. I got a check mark on it. It was only those two items? Ah, thank goodness. Yeah, that was way better than I thought it was going to be. Sometimes they have you going all over the ship. Yeah. Yep, pretty much. Yeah. Oh no, but it should. See right here? There's this little teleporter right here. In theory, it should allow me to go back to the terminus on the frigate. Yes. Oh yeah, we're gonna try it. Oh! It brought us right back. But according to my Xbox, that was one step too far. Oh gosh. Well, Just one step too far. Yeah. I'm gonna get on briefly, because technically speaking, we're still in. But guys, that was an hour, so what we might do is we're just gonna get on long enough to see where we're at and hope we're on the frigate. And if... Well, yes, one way or another, we're gonna get back onto our capital ship, but oh my goodness. Well, I think yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off the game here. Just know I'm gonna be on the capital ship the next time we see each other, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And do everything else, but not that.